Student debt, kind of like the, I think, saddest and like possibly the most painful thing we're dealing with right now is how big it is, right? Student debt, we're at 1.6 trillion. And there's such a large amount of kids that are never gonna pay this back. And with student loans, you can never file for bankruptcy, so you have to pay it for the rest of your life, right? So here's something like to think about. If that's the case and you have over 1 million people defaulting every year, when you graduate high school, why is the first thing anyone asks you is where you're going to college? How come no one asks why you're going to college? And I think this is a big one. It's so expected that you go, it's all about where you go, but no one considers the liability you're taking on by having to take out a student loan to go to that school. So remember, this is an investment now. If you're gonna take on debt, especially debt that you could never get rid of, ever, you need to be really clear on why you're going there and what you're gonna get out of it. If you're going down a path where you're actually gonna be able to pay back that debt, and if you're not able to, don't go. I think like a good thing to remember is like, there's nothing wrong with taking a year off, right? That's actually, I think, something that like a lot of people should do. If you graduate high school, take a year off and go figure out what's happening in this world. Go work for people, go travel, try to get an idea of what you want to do so that you can pick the school or pick the reason why you're going to school before you go, and then look at something like student debt as, yeah, this makes sense or this doesn't make sense. Last thing you want to do is listen to your parents tell you what school you need to go to because it falls in line with the school they went to. Know why you're going, and don't ruin the rest of your life because your parents want you to go to school because society tells you it's worth it. That is changing. For example, with our company, I am not asking where you went to school. I could care less about if you went here. There's no school experience on the resume. I need to know if you're good at doing the thing that our company needs you to do. That's it. And that's starting to change. More and more companies are removing that from resumes. So, just ask yourself, why am I going? Remember to challenge people. Remember to think about that because, dude, student debt is not something to play with, and it is not going away.